Now that we have your attention, the following program was designed to elevate your mind, designed to counter the mindless programming of the mainstream media. This is Info-Tainment. Remember when hip-hop had balance?
A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind.
It was political.
About a brother like me and myself because they never did.
It was positive. Push.
Who you calling the
Posted on the block with that brief set.
What happened?
Fake records.
This is Info-Tainment. Peace, family. Welcome to another episode of Info-Tainment. You're watching Liberated TV. I am your host, filling in for Brother Marcus, Brother Prophecy, and riding with me, I got
Q.
Nasha.
In this week's episode, if you probably already figured out by the intro, is hip-hop. The present state of hip-hop. Is there a problem in hip-hop? I mean, it's a lot of people who say it's just entertainment. It's good fun. There's no harm. But on the other hand, there are a lot of people, a lot of critics who say that with the negative images and the negative messages that are being promoted in the mainstream hip-hop, that is creating a negative culture amongst our youth. What do you think? Is there a problem in hip-hop today?
Yes, I do think there's a problem with hip-hop today. I think the problem, to me, is defined as a lack of balance. It's too much of one thing that's being played. It's like everything is a repetition of something else. It's like all the music is cloned. You know, every track sounds the same. All the rappers sound the same. Even the names are the same. Little this, little this, little this, little that. Young this, young this, young this, young that. So I think that the artists today are hurting themselves as well as hurting the fans because we don't get any variety when it comes to hip-hop, which hip-hop has always been known for variety. Well, today we don't have that variety, so I think that's one of the elements that's missing from its inception.
I think one of the problems would be commercialization, as far as certain issues are being glorified.
Are you talking about the negative images that are promoted in hip-hop today?
Yeah, I do. I think that I mean, it's flooded with, it's like a repetition, like you were saying, a repetition of one thing, and it's drugs, sex, money, and that's it. And it's like every artist, that's what they're passing on to the next generation. And if every track is going to be like that, you know, then it's not the healthiest thing.
I think you made a real good point because when I look at hip-hop today, or rap today, there are basically 5 subjects or values or devalues that are promoted within the music, mainstream music. And that's it. And I try to go through them quickly. First, the disrespect of women. Reducing women to the sums of their body part with the whole shake your booty, like that's all a woman is good for. And that's devastating because the woman is the first teacher of the child. And if you bring it down, if you teach a woman, if you elevate your woman, you elevate your whole nation. If you disrespect your woman, you bring your woman down, then you disrespect your whole nation. So that's important. 2, the second thing is a glorification of illegal drug activity. And if you understand what happened in the 80s with the war on drugs, the only thing that crack cocaine and drugs are doing in America is locking black men and women up in prison. We see an explosion of black men and women in prison, and we have this culture that is promoting, you know, selling drugs like it's the thing to do, trying to make it cool, but not showing the other side of the equation. 3, this fascination with the whole bling bling, which is encouraging us to spend your funds, your economic irresponsibly. You know, buying, instead of creating a circulation of wealth within our community, we'll focus on buying bling bling, ice and rims and stuff that we really don't need. The 4th is this whole black on black murder mentality. Always talking about, I'm gonna shoot you, do this, do that to you, and all that, which every night on the news we see black people dying at the hands of black people. And the 5th thing, which a lot of people will say maybe is not as severe, is this whole fascination with dancing, partying, drinking, smoking, just having a good time. But that's important because it keeps our mind diverted from more important issues that we need to be focused on. So if you look at that, take it all in a whole, what's being promoted is very it creates a self-destructive culture amongst our people.
I think with those 5 things you just named, if we even go into the scope of those 5 things, I think the connecting factor is the unseen hand.
Exactly.
That guy's all 5 of those elements. There's an unseen hand that we see, but maybe our mass viewing audience doesn't see, or the people who are listening to hip hop don't see. But there's an unseen hand that dictates all of those 5 things that you just named, that they do this.
That's an excellent point, and we're gonna leave right there. Check this out, y'all. Peace.